component in food security strategy in the region, protect and enhance agriculture and domestic value chains, in addition to building abilities to face COVID-19 pandemic. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Nasser al-Bakri, Under Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth for Agricultural. The Public Authority for Investment Promotion and Export Development, ITHRA, signed a Memorandum of Cooperation Agreement with Petroleum Development Oman, PDO, in the field of investment and research in renewable energy. The agreement focuses on making the Sultanate an attractive and sustainable investment and research destination in renewable energy by combining PDO expertise in the energy field and ITHRA expertise in attraction foreign investment. The agreement aims at exchanging experiences, promoting research and development, encouraging foreign investments, and contributing to supporting local environmentally friendly products. And His Excellency Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, President of the Republic of Kazakhstan, received in the capital city Nur Sultan His Excellency Ambassador Mohammed bin Abdullah Al-Bahrani, who arrived to submit the credentials as accredited and resident ambassador of the Sultan to the Republic of Kazakhstan. During his meeting, His Excellency the Ambassador conveyed His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq greetings and wishes to His Excellency the President, the people of Kazakhstan, and the bilateral relations for further progress and prosperity. From his side, His Excellency Kassym-Jomart Tokayev, President of Kazakhstan, expressed his best wishes to His Majesty Sultan and to the Omani people to achieve further development and prosperity. City Camera News Bulletin. For the first time in the Sultanate, a virtual honoring was held for 39 students who scored 96% or higher in the General Education Diploma. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. Latest weather charts and analysis of National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center indicated an upper-level low-pressure system over the Arabian Sea causing advection of clouds with chances of rainfall with occasional thunder showers over the governorate of South Sharqiya, North Sharqiya, Al-Wusta and Dhafar, which may result in the flow of wadis and local flash floods. The heaviest rainfall intensity will be concentrated over the coastal areas of South Al-Sharqiya, Al-Wusta and Dhafar. The effect of the system will be during the period between today till 3rd of July. The National Multi-Hazard Early Warning Center said it will keep monitoring all updates of this tropical weather system, and the Public Authority for Civil Aviation advises the public to follow its latest weather bulletin and reports. The Sultanate came third at the Arab world and 76th internationally in Sustainable Development, a report of 2020, which is issued by Sustainable Development Institution affiliated to the United Nations. The report, which the institution issued at its website, documented performance of all member countries in the UN that related to the 17 goals of sustainable development by measuring the remaining distance through achieving all goals. It also focused on the goals of this development and the effect of the corona pandemic, guided by the achieved progress at each goal of Sustainable Development Goals since 2015. Number of businesses resumed its activities while ongoing efforts to stem the spread of COVID-19 coronavirus continues. More details in the following report.
Good number of businesses resumed to work in different parts of the country after lifting the lockdown measures by the Supreme Committee. The measures which is being adopted to curb the spread of the coronavirus. These businesses gradually started witnessing customers visiting various locations, such as this fish market that consists of various types of fish and other seafood located here in Matra. The market currently functions at 30% of its normal capacity, the action of which is taken as part of the COVID-19 preventive measures. Customers are seen wearing masks covering their mouth and nose and adhering to social and physical distancing, where they are reminded by the yellow signs placed within the market ground in order for them to stick to the rules placed here.
Black tuna, price 4 riyal, 500 last price.
We are very happy fish market is open. Fish price is good and the precautionary measure such as social distancing between people is applied. Everybody with mask, we hope good for all.
On the other side of the fish market is this fruits and vegetable market. Here too, customers and business owners and all remain committed in following precautionary measures. Again, other business activities such as laundry services scattered around are seen implementing precautionary measures along with other kind of business like photo studios, including car repair workshops, all of whom are moving forward with their services, taking into consideration the proper precautionary measures preventing the spread of coronavirus, the efforts of which will greatly assist in combating the pandemic. Abdullah bin Ahmed al-Rubi'i, Sultanate of Oman Television, Muscat.
In a first of its kind initiative, the Educational Supervision's Office in the Wilaya of Samail held a virtual honoring for 39 students who scored 96% or higher in the General Education Diploma. More details in the following report.
With diligence and perseverance, one reaches his goals and reaps the fruit of his hard work. That was exactly the case with Malak Al-Hinai, a student from Aisha Al-Mu'minin School in Samail. She was one of the 39 students who scored 96% or higher in the General Education Diploma, and thus they were honored virtually in an initiative organized by the offices of the Wali of Samail and the Wali of Bidbid in cooperation with the Educational Supervision Office in the Wilaya of Samail.
I feel pride to join such an event today. It's like a great passion for me to go forward and to achieve my dreams in the future, like study medicine, inshallah, in the future. And I hope that I could serve my country.
The students expressed their excitement for being honored, appreciating the efforts exerted by their teachers and parents, especially at the circumstances of COVID-19 pandemic.
My parents and my family were provided me a great role from the beginning. They were like a great support and a great help for me, on mental things and on also physical things. They provided the suitable place for me to study. They also were next to me and beside me in all times and all difficult situations, and I also appreciate their great role.
This virtual honoring is the first of its kind. It represents a memorable experience and creates meaningful moments for those enthusiastic students, which they will cherish for long.
Recognizing the achievements of such ambitious students is essential to inspire them towards further excellence and distinction in their educational journey. Salih bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Wilaya of Samail, Al-Dakhiliya, Governorate.
Several thousand Palestinians marched in the Gaza City today for a day of rage to protest Israeli plans to annex parts of the occupied West Bank. The protesters waved Palestinian flags and held signs calling the annexation proposals a declaration of war on the Palestinian people. The demonstration it's ended peacefully by the early afternoon in the limited activity away from the volatile Gaza-Israeli frontier signals the interest of the territory's Hamas to keep the situation calm. Hamas and Israel are observing an unofficial truce brokered by Egypt and Qatar that ended months of deadly weekends demonstrations along the border fence. The plan, unveiled in January, envisions bringing some 30% of the territory under the permanent Israeli control, while giving the Palestinians limited autonomy in carved-up pockets of the remaining land. The United Nations, the European Union, and key Arab countries have all said Israel's annexation would violate international law and undermine already diminished prospects of establishing a viable, independent Palestinian state alongside Israel. China said the new type of swine flu some domestic researchers claimed might trigger a pandemic is a relatively common virus. The virus, named as G4, is genetically descended from the H1N1 strain that caused a pandemic in 2009. Chinese foreign ministry said today the number of samples taken in the study was not large enough to be representative and relevant. Departments and experts will continue to strengthen monitoring, warning, and handling the situation. Now for some different news. Lionel Messi scored his 700th career goal for the club and country yesterday, but couldn't prevent Atletico Madrid claiming a 2-2 draw at Camp Nou to deal Barcelona's Spanish title hopes a major blow. Messi's coolly executed a Pantega-style penalty in the 56th minute, chipping the ball gently past Atletico goalkeeper Jan Oblak. Was Messi's 630th club goal to go with his 70 for the Argentine national team. It was also the 33-year-old's league-leading 22nd goals of the season. This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we enter tonight's bulletin, in the main points once again. The epidemiological statistics stresses on the importance of following the preventive measures to protect the community, economy, and the health system in Oman. The Ministry of Health announces 1,124 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 737 recoveries. And IFRA signs a memorandum of cooperation with Petroleum Development Oman in the renewable energy field. And with that, we'll come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom in the studios, thanks for watching. Good night.